Hi guys, welcome to my channel. The usual, I'm here again in my garden. So my hot peppers are ready to be harvested. Not all of them, but most of them. I got over there, got some in here, and I'm going to make a hot sauce. Cayenne pepper is ready. Some of our habaneros. Got some more in here. And I think this is a ghost pepper, so handling this one, just be very careful. And some of our jalapeno as well. I'm finally done picking up all the hot peppers in our garden. This is about 6 pounds of hot peppers. I got cayenne, jalapeno, and serrano, and some of habanero and a ghost pepper as well. What I'm going to do with this mix hot peppers, I'm going to make a hot sauce. And this is 8 pounds of tomatoes. I'm going to cut the tomatoes and the hot peppers. And the next step, I'll just show you the rest of the ingredients. For cutting the tomatoes, just cut it in half. Take the stem out. And slice it however you like, but mine, I'm just gonna slice it this big. It doesn't matter how big you cut because I'm going to cook this with the other ingredients. I'll show you later. Here's the following ingredients: 10 pieces of peeled garlic, 2 large onion, 8 tablespoons of sea salt, 1 3/4 cups of white sugar, and vinegar. I'll be needing 12 cups of vinegar, and I'll show you how to cook them later on. And I'll be cutting the onion and the garlic as well. Cut the garlic just like this and the onion, and this is good to go. For handling hot peppers, always make sure to wear gloves. And to cut up the peppers, I just cut it the end and just slice it like this. It doesn't really matter. You don't need necessarily to make it like too thin or too small, because when we cook it in the big pot, once it's translucent, we're going to blend it. So don't worry about how big or small you cut it. And then for this, just cut it in two. For the cayenne pepper, same thing. And then for the, you don't need this, you have to throw this out. For the habanero, just cut the same thing, cut it in half. Ooh, already spicy. You can smell it. Yeah, before you cook this, I don't know if it's good to cook it inside, but it's gonna be strong, so try to cook it outside. Ooh, hot pepper, so spicy. The hot peppers are finally done cutting. Tomatoes, onion, and garlic. Since my pot is not big enough for all of this, I'm just going to cook it twice. So I'm just gonna cook half of the hot peppers, half of the tomatoes, and half of the garlic and onions. In the big pot, put the tomatoes, hot peppers, onion, and half of the salt, half of the sugar. Since we'll be needing 12 cups of vinegar, I'm gonna put 6 cups of vinegar on here. Vinegar. I decided to cook it outside because of the strong smells of hot peppers. So I turn on the grill, and there is a stove in you can cook in. So turn on the heat on medium heat and let it cook till it get to soften or translucent, and turn it off, and then I'll cook the other batch. The hot peppers start to translucent now. Sterilize the jars for 10 minutes. Rings and lids for 10 minutes as well. This is ready. Let's turn it off and put it in the bowl. I transfer it into a big bowl. Let's cool this down, and when it's cooling down a little bit, we can blend it. The hot pepper is cooling down a little bit. Now I'm going to put it in the blender and blend it. Done blending, put it in the strainer and strain it. And drain it. Quicker this way. After I'm done draining all the hot sauce, I put it in one pot, and then next we're putting into the sterilized jars. Already the funnel, put it inside and put the hot sauce inside.
Next, grab a bamboo stick and put it in the mason jar and mix it a little bit to poke the air bubble out.
Get a damp paper towel and wipe it outside to make sure that it's clean, and out inside and outside. Dry the rings and the lids. Use the paper towel. Once it's dry, put it on and the ring and close it finger tight.
Put it into the water bath and turn on the stove on medium-high heat. Put the lid on.
Water is boiling. I will set my timer for 10 minutes, and after that shut it off the stove and then let it sit for 5 minutes. Take it off and turn off the heat and let it sit for 5 minutes. The canning of hot sauce is finally done. Let it sit for 24 hours. This bottle is been cleaned with soap. Now I'm going to boil the hot water and pour it inside it to sterilize it. Set it for 10 minutes. It's boiling now, and let's scoop it inside the bottle. This way we could sterilize it. 10 minutes of sitting is finally done. Let's drain this out.
Be careful pouring it because it's hot. For making a very quick and easy Filipino hot sauce vinegar, you could use whichever hot peppers you prefer, but for me, I'm using a Serrano hot peppers here.
And peeled garlic, I'm going to crush them, and ginger, and also vinegar, and a clear glass bottles, and fennel to put on the bottles. What I'm going to do next, crush the garlic and cut up the ginger. This has been washed and cleaned, and put it in the bottles. I'm just crushing the garlic just like this, like that, and that's good to go. This has been washed and cleaned. I don't mind leaving the skin on, but if you prefer to take out the skin, then you more welcome to. But since this I cleaned them pretty good, so I don't mind leaving it on. So just cut it like this. Cut it in half, just enough to fit in the bottle. So this is it, just like this. After you're done cutting the ginger and crushing all the garlic, now let's start putting the ingredients in the bottle. I'll be putting 4 pieces of garlic in every bottle, and maybe around 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of ginger. But it's up to you. If you don't like much ginger in it, don't put too much. The hot peppers, it's up to you how much you want in the bottle, but for me, I don't mind it so much because I love hot peppers. And after that, you put the lids on, and after that, close it and mix it. Put the true fennel in there, just like this, or the vinegar, and close it tightly. The Filipino style spicy hot vinegar is finally done. Leave this in the cold dry area 3 to 5 days, and it's good to use. And if you think that if you're running out of vinegar, just put more in there and it's good to go. Hopefully you like this recipe, and thanks for watching. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.